Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you won't miss any of our breaking stories. Today, we've got a shocking tale that has taken the internet by storm. We're diving deep into the saga of a GoFundMe setup for an ex-husband that has people asking, was it a scam? Who really benefited from these donations? Buckle up, because this story is filled with twists and turns. Let's start from the beginning. Meet Sarah and Mike. They were once a happily married couple, living the dream until things took a turn for the worse. After several years of marriage, they decided to part ways. Now, that's not uncommon, but what happened next sent shockwaves through their community. After the divorce, Mike faced some serious financial struggles. He lost his job and was unable to pay for basic necessities. In a desperate bid for help, Sarah claims that Mike approached her about starting a GoFundMe to help cover his living expenses. Initially, Sarah thought it was a good idea. They had shared a life together, after all. And so, the GoFundMe was launched with a goal of $10,000. The campaign described Mike's struggles and painted a picture of a man down on his luck, desperately needing support to get back on his feet. At first, the response was overwhelming. Friends, family, and even strangers donated, showing an outpouring of support. The donations started pouring in. Within just a few days, they had raised over $7,000. People shared the campaign on social media, and it seemed like everyone was rallying behind Mike. But that's when things started to get a little murky. Sarah, who was initially supportive, began to hear whispers that raised her suspicions. Some friends expressed doubts about whether Mike was genuinely in need. They wondered if he was using the donations for things other than his stated needs. Sarah decided to investigate further. Sarah started reaching out to some of the donors. What she found shocked her. A few people mentioned that they had seen Mike spending money on things that didn't match up with his supposed financial struggles. Some claimed to have seen him out dining and enjoying life, while the GoFundMe stated he was struggling to pay rent. With more questions than answers, Sarah confronted Mike. During a heated discussion, Mike insisted that he was using the funds wisely and that the donations were truly helping him. But Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Things came to a head when Sarah decided to do a little sleuthing of her own. She looked into Mike's financial history and discovered that he had racked up quite a bit of debt. But what was more concerning was that he had also started a new business venture, something he hadn't disclosed to anyone. Sarah felt betrayed. She had supported him, and now it looked like he might have been using the GoFundMe donations to fund his new business rather than genuinely seeking help. But the question remained, where did the donations actually go? Determined to get to the bottom of this, Sarah went public. She shared her findings on social media, and the response was explosive. People who had donated began to demand answers. In a matter of hours, the story went viral, and local news outlets picked it up. Mike, feeling the heat, finally responded. He claimed that he was indeed using the funds for personal development and that he was trying to turn his life around. But many donors felt duped. They believed they had contributed to a cause that was misrepresented. The backlash was intense. GoFundMe itself got involved, reviewing the campaign and eventually freezing the funds pending investigation. Many donors were outraged and demanded refunds, while others felt guilty for having supported Mike in the first place. Sarah, on the other hand, faced her own challenges. While she had initially just wanted to help, she found herself in the middle of a scandal. Friends and family began to question her judgment, and some even blamed her for encouraging Mike to create the campaign in the first place. So, what can we learn from this situation? It raises some big questions about trust, transparency, and accountability in crowdfunding. How can donors ensure their money is being used for the intended purpose? And what responsibilities do we have to our friends and family when they seek help? Mike's situation wasn't just about money, it was about relationships and trust. How do we balance helping someone while also protecting ourselves from potential deceit? This is a conversation we all need to have. What do you think? Was Mike wrong for starting the GoFundMe? Or was Sarah naive for trusting him? As this story continues to unfold, we'll be keeping a close eye on any updates. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever been in a similar situation? How did you handle it? Let's chat about it. Thanks for watching, and remember, always trust, but verify. Stay tuned for more breaking stories, and we'll see you next time.